and welcome to an all-new episode of RLU This Week.
Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of RLU This Month. I'm one of your hosts, 80s Baby, and joining me tonight is...
It's Andre, the Southern Darkness.
And Adam, the Urban Spidey.
So what's up, guys? How y'all doing, man?
Surviving, barely.
What about you, Adam?
All right.
Don't sound so happy. Oh, man, what a show. What a show. Yeah, so welcome back. I know we've been on a little break. We took a month off, I guess, if you want to call it, or two. I don't even remember we did one in December. But, yeah, we did, because November was
Legion's
Con. So we talked about it briefly, December. But, yeah, so welcome back. We got a little bit of shit to talk about today, not that much, so we won't keep y'all. I know it's late, but thank you for joining in. For those who are here, NYC Figure Fanatic, what's up? What's up, Tommy's? What's good? Matt Logic, what's up, man? How y'all doing? Now, you're not going to sleep early, bro. It's late. Stay up, Nick.
Yeah, it's too late to go to sleep early. You missed that window.
Tommy said he heard a ghost. He must be talking about Rich. He's around floating somewhere in Cali, in the San Jose area. He's around there haunting people or getting haunted. But so it's good, man. We got some shit to talk about today. They got that DC lineup that they put out with James Gunn and that other dude that he's with. I was telling Adam earlier, right before, and I don't know if you read the chat, but a little bit was worth watching. I got something that's worth watching. Adam said he got signed. And then I wanted to do like
exactly worth watching.
I wanted to do like some pickups if you got anything this month that you might want to bring up and shit that sign you like. So, let's just, I guess, get it started. Adam, was good. Talk to me. How was your month since the last show?
Wasn't it like 2 months since the last show?
Yeah.
It was like December.
Yeah, 2 months.
It's been I've been trying to restart my fish tank for all the people that enjoy the sounds of my bathtub. So hopefully that'll be coming back soon.
So you got an actual fish tank now, and not just fish in the tub or in the sink?
Yeah.
Because I know that's how you take baths. With your koi fish in the bathtub.
I don't know why I feel like Adam's house is like the fucking restaurant where you walk in and you pick your lobster. It's just right there at the front. Like, I want that one.
Like, I got reservations for 3. All right, you could just wait right here. But so that's it, man. You just it's been all right refilling up.
Yeah. Yeah. That's basically all I've been doing for the past month.
Still no job. I got it. So since you staying at home all day, you a stay-at-home child, you got anything worth watching this month or in the past month or two?
Yeah, something that I think we talked about a little bit, like when it was like first announced on the show. The Last of Us is just so good. It's better than I thought it would be. It's incredible. It's at least
to the last episode, the gay romance.
It's not even just because of the gays. It's just everything about it. The faith, how faithful they're being to the original game. How much you can tell. Like every single person that worked on the show was like giving it their all, and they like truly cared about the product they were making. It like all the way down to just how the the sets look it's so beautiful in like a messed up way, which is like the point of the entire story. But yeah, I've been just loving the 4 episodes we've got so far. I just finished watching the 4th episode, and it just keeps getting better each week.
That's starring the Mandalorian dude, right?
Yeah, Pedro Pascal.
I just had to change my HBO Max password so nobody watches the shit without me. Because I'm down here with you niggas.
Damn, Andre's acting like Netflix right now.
But yeah, The Last of Us is beautiful. It just, the girl who plays Ellie is not, I don't know how old she is, but she has a very, her head's shaped like a jelly bean. That shit fucks me up. Every time she comes on screen, her forehead comes on like fucking 3 seconds before she does. That shit is, her dome is brolic.
Yeah, but I mean, she's killing it as Ellie. Like,
her head looks like Pedro Pascal's Mandalorian helmet. That shit is just talk about mega mind in the face ass bitch. Great show though, fucking wonderful show. And I never knew that I needed fucking Nick Offerman as a flaming homosexual.
What episode are they on right now? I haven't watched it yet, but I've
Tonight
been
is episode 4.
Oh, it's every Sunday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's HBO, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it was really good. I like, the dudes at the shop are talking about it, and some dude at work, I guess too. But I'm just like, I was gonna wait till it hit like 3 or 4 eps, and then like just kind of watch it and almost binge it in a little bit instead of trying to wait weekly. But I think if I don't watch it this week, I'm just probably not gonna watch it.
Nah, you gotta start watching it now. Even if you try to let the episodes build up, it's one of those shows that you're just gonna sit down and start, and you're gonna be like, God damn, I'm 3 episodes in, I'm 4 episodes in, what the fuck? Because the episodes are long. The episodes are like an hour and change.
Oh, really?
They fucking hook you in.
They go by so fast.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't know it was that long. I thought they were like 30, 40 minutes.
Nah, each episode is like a mini movie.
The first episode is like an hour and 40 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay. Then I definitely got to watch it on Tuesday, at least episode 1. Tommy just said, I bet dudes at first were like, he's into guns. He's prepped for the apocalypse. He's like me. Then he had sex with a dude, and then they flipped the fuck out.
That's exactly what
they're more alike than you think.
Fucking like these motherfuckers have been going crazy. They're like, I came for a zombie show. I didn't come for dudes, but fucking. And it's like, first of all, The Last of Us is not a zombie show. It wasn't a zombie game. It's literally called The Last of Us. It is about us at the end. It is about the human connections we make and what we find out that we care about and don't really care about. That's what the game is about. So I don't know why niggas is like, oh, it's a zombie show. Nah, it ain't. The zombies are secondary to... The zombies aren't even the biggest danger in the game. It's literally other people. And it's other people, the government, your own fucking will to live, and then the zombies maybe come forth in the game.
I'm pretty sure, almost certain. I never played the game. So that's why another reason why I'm kind of interested in watching this, because I'm just like, I know nothing. Yeah, and it's fresh. So Tommy said they're struggling with thoughts of, am I actually gay?
It's a really good show, and it's an amazing adaptation of the game. Like if you've never played the game, you can go into this and you will feel like, because they literally do shot for shot recreations of scenes from the game.
Yeah, that's what I've been seeing on socials.
If you have played the game, or you already know the story or whatever, or you think you already know the story, the show, it adds more context and also changes some stuff, like with the character of Bill, the gay dude. Like we kind of got that he was gay in the game,
Oh,
but
no,
they
you got
went
that Bill was gay.
way more into like
Put it
his
this way.
character.
In the game, your interaction with Bill is maybe 15 minutes tops. But they made a fucking hour and 20-minute episode and made you really feel for this motherfucker.
Well, I just saw a post maybe Thursday or Friday, something like that. I can't really remember. And they were, because I just kept seeing all week about that old dude. He's from The Walking Dead, right?
Which one?
That old guy,
Who?
the gay dude that y'all talking about.
Nah, he was
No.
in The Office. Not The Office.
That
Parks and Rec.
Yeah, Parks and Rec. The one with the like that gingerish looking hair, right?
Yeah, Nick Offerman.
Like yeah. Tommy said it's gonna make you look at mushrooms differently. I'm trying to do some shrooms like as soon as possible.
I would not do shrooms and watch this show. It'll fuck you up.
What you call it? I kept seeing posts about him, and then like mixed things of people talking shit like you're saying. But then at the same time, I saw something that, like, I guess it was one of the writers or directors or something. They were like, I know it's kind of like a little different from the game, but we kind of like, I guess they wanted to like build that character or something. Again, I haven't seen it, so I don't really know what the hell they're talking about. But it was along those lines, how they like, we know it's not exactly what this is, but we're trying to make it a little bit more, So I don't know, we'll see.
And the guy that made the game, he's co-producing the show, so that's why it's so like faithful to the game.
I saw a post, and I'm not sure if it was a parody post or not, but it was one of the co-creators of the game going, "Yeah, we did episode 3 because we just want to throw some gay shit in there. What you gonna do about it?" It was like, yo, because of the way the post is written, I think it might be parody, but the niggas that made the studio that made the game would do some shit like that. Like, yeah, nigga, we want to throw some gay shit in there. What you gonna do about it?
I can't wait till people find out that one of the main characters is gay or lesbian.
Oh, fucking the main character, Ellie, was supposed to be fucking, her character model in the game is modeled off of fucking Elliot Page. So she would have been great to play the character if she was still a she, but now she's some fucking Justin Bieber looking ass dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to catch it on Tuesday. I definitely want to see it. Like I said, people were talking about it, but that's another thing. Like when I hear too many people talk about it, and they're like, it's good, I'll just be like, yeah, I don't want to watch it no more.
That's why I still haven't seen Breaking Bad. Yeah,
Me neither.
Niggas ruined it for me.
Yeah.
And I love
Breaking
Bryan
Bad,
Cranston.
Game of Thrones, Sopranos, shit. You could just keep throwing shit out there, and I'll tell you, yeah, I never watched that.
Speaking of what,
I think The Sopranos got taken off HBO Max.
Never. They would never.
I think it did.
They would fucking.
Hold on, let me see.
That's one of their flags.
Because I remember I was like in the middle of watching it, not like actually watching it, but
taking The Sopranos off would be like taking The Wire.
Okay, no, it's still there. I don't know what they were taking off of HBO Max. I was like, there's no way they're taking that off.
They probably took that shitty Sopranos movie off.
No, that's still there.
They're delaying the prequel.
So Adam, that was your worth watching, was The Last of Us?
Yeah.
And that's on HBO Max, right?
Yep. So far, it's 9.5 really goods out of 10.
Nice.
My what's worth watching is Velma. Nah, I'm fucking.
No. Oh, God.
I'm fucking.
Thank God you didn't.
Real quick, didn't that shit get like renewed for a second season?
It did.
No. Yo, are you kidding me?
I heard. So the reason I'm asking is because I'm pretty sure I saw that somewhere that it was a second season. but the ratings, I think it's the lowest rated show ever on like Rotten Tomatoes or something. It had like a 0.1 or 1 something. I don't
It
even
got
remember.
a second season because people have been hate watching it. They've been watching it so much to find out what they can bitch about that the ratings are through the fucking roof.
I think I watched maybe 3 minutes and I was like, yeah, this is garbage. Like I don't know how that show got made. It's just so bad.
It got made because niggas are talking about it. So let's stop talking about it. And fucking
True.
move on.
Yeah.
My what's worth watching is Your Honor season 2 on Showtime. I think the first season of Your Honor came out when we were still regularly podcasting, but it was about Bryan Cranston of Breaking Bad fame. He's a judge, and his son accidentally killed the biggest mobster in New Orleans. He killed his son by accident in a hit and run. And the judge tries to cover it up. Obviously, it doesn't go very well. He ends up having to fucking work for the mobster and blah, 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 blah. But, and the first season ended with the nigga going to jail, and we thought, and his son got shot. It was like, oh, all's right in the world. You lost a son, I lost a son. I went to jail for trying to cover it up, and now you're going to run through my fucking city because I'm not here to stop you. Thought it was going to end on 1 season. Wrong. Niggas came back with season 2, and it's just as fucking intense. I don't know how they're doing it, but it's like, yo, this nigga's kid is dead. Your kid is dead. The story should be over. There should be nothing interesting left because you're not fighting to save your son's life. Nah, there's mad interesting shit left. Rosie Perez is back, and that is Rosie Perez. Like, you know how sometimes you be forgetting about them childhood crushes, and then you see them one time, and you like, oh, you was the one that made me like girls. I put the Transformers down for you. Yo.
It's like I've seen this thing on IG, and I guess it's TikTok and whatever. It's some dude watching the X-Men animated series, and when it gets to Rogue
getting
with
knocked
the
out by
Ash shot on
Apocalypse.
Apocalypse, he's like, yeah. Oh, he's like, what's that? Then they show her again and like blowing a kiss, and he's like, oh,
dead ass.
that shit funny as hell.
Seeing Rosie Perez just fucking does things to my body, man.
I saw he was just on this latest episode of Hot Ones, Bryan Cranston. He came back because this is the second time around. And he was talking about the show, which I didn't even know he was on there. Like, I heard about that show, Your Honor. I've seen it on my Plex, but I never actually paid attention or stopped and scrolled on it to see what was it about. But I've heard about it. And I heard it was all right, so
it's a really good show. It's definitely what's worth watching. And also, season 2 of Vox Machina started on Amazon Prime, and they do 3 episodes weekly, and it's that fucking Dungeons and Dragons animated series. Fucking really funny, action-packed. Like, I have 0 complaints about this show, except for the fact that these motherfuckers only drop 3 episodes a week, and they're fucking like 30 minutes each, so they're short as fuck. But I love the show.
What's it called again?
Vox Machina.
I never heard of it. You said it on Amazon?
Never heard of that.
Yeah, Amazon Prime. You're gonna make me spell it later. Don't worry.
Oh shit! I gotta look that up because I don't even know what that. I've never even heard of that shit. Is it like new? It's like 1 season? Oh no, you said second season or something, right?
Yeah, the first season came out last year. The first season came out not last year. I think it came out the same time that what's that nigga whose fucking name is the complete opposite of Invincible. It came out the same time as Invincible.
Oh shit! Speaking of that, they just put a little like what do you even call that? That's not a trailer. Teaser. Yeah, for season 2, which I can't wait. Can't wait for that.
Was
Super
it
State made figures of the characters, I think.
was it Super 7 or was it McFarlane? Or no, not McFarlane. I think it was Diamond Select made figures of them because they're shitty figures. They're very bad figures. Don't buy
On
them.
what, Invincible?
And though the Invincible figures are shit too, but the Vox Machina figures are shit.
Oh,
Don't buy them.
yeah, Invincible got a Diamond did that, I think. I want to say.
I think
They
it
look
was
like
Diamond.
yeah, they look like ass. So that's your worth watching, those two
Yeah.
shows. Yeah, that's what's up. I just watched recently, maybe last week. I watched You People, right? That's the name of it. With
Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill, Lauren London, Eddie Murphy, what's her name? Nia Long.
I completely forgot that was Nipsey Hussle's widow.
Yeah.
It's like, and I was looking at her and I was like, why am I not attracted to this woman? Am I not attracted to her because she's supposed to be in a relationship with Jonah Hill? Or am I not attracted to her because something's off? And as I watched the movie, I realized I was like, yo, her personality is garbage. And they don't have any fucking chemistry together at all. It's like, and then I felt bad. I was like, why do I feel bad? I don't know this bitch. Why do I feel bad for not being attracted to her? And then I was like, is this like secondary Nipsey? I was like, wait a minute. I didn't even fuck with Nipsey until he died. Like, what is going on in the world? Like, niggas didn't know who Nipsey Hussle was. East Coast niggas didn't know who Nipsey Hussle was until he died. And then everybody told us, yo, you supposed to care about Nip. So we did.
Be easy, son. They catching motherfuckers for jokes that they made on Family Guy since 2021.
And then we fucking supposed to care about Lauren London because she was with him. Like, yo, I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah, no, that was weird. I only knew of him like a little bit, but I wasn't into his music like that. And then like I definitely heard about him after he got killed. But yeah, so this movie, it's with her, like I said, and it's got Julia Dreyfus, Elaine from Seinfeld, and David Duchovny. Dude, so I was like, oh, okay, let me watch this. It's Eddie Murphy, whatever, and it's Jonah Hill. I kind of mess with him with especially since that 90s movie, right? What's the name of it? Actually, that 90s movie, right? What's that movie called? What he made? The 90s or something like that, right?
Mid 90s.
Mid 90s. So I fucked with that. So I wanted to see this because of that, and I enjoyed it, man. I know I've seen a lot of people on socials and shit and Twitter the bad mouthing it, saying it's like sucks and the stereotype or all this, but I thought it was pretty cool. I thought it was funny. I enjoyed it. Lauren London is a thick girl, like thicker after post, I guess, depression or some shit. It was, but all around, I thought it was cool. Jonah Hill doing a podcast. Everybody's doing it, so that was funny in a way.
The podcast was probably my favorite part of the show. Like him and that. If it would have been a movie about the podcast with him and the fucking dyke, it would have been a much more enjoyable movie to me. But like the whole Jew black romance thing, like we've seen this movie before.
Yeah, the Muslim and Jewish thing. Yeah.
Fucking what is it? Bernie Mac did it with Ashton Kutcher. Sidney Poitier did it fucking back in the 70s. Like we've seen this fucking movie multiple times before. Like, oh my god, different cultures coming together, interracial. It's a scandal. It's like, nah, niggas fuck white bitches all the time. White niggas is fucking black bitches all the time. Like, it's not fucking compelling anymore. We don't eat pork. Y'all don't eat fucking seasoning. Like it's not fucking crazy anymore.
Yeah, that Look Who's Coming to Dinner. That was that wasn't that Bernie and Ashton Kutcher, right?
Now that was Guess Who. Look Who's Coming to Dinner is Sidney Poitier.
Oh, yeah, but the movie was cool. I thought it was funny. I obviously like the soundtrack to it. Jonah Hill loves his fucking 90s hip hop, so I fucks with that. And obviously, when they show Lauren London, they playing some Nipsey, obviously. And
Jonah Hill in that movie reminds me of all those weird nerd niggas that have made sneaker culture their entire life.
Yeah,
like them neck beard ass niggas. That's like, yo, they got the fucking olive air fucking Jordan 1. Like, nigga, you got beat up every day in school because your fucking Biker Mice from Mars pocket protector matched your Biker Mice from Mars lunchbox. You're not cool now because you fucking discovered Jordans. Okay, you got sneakers, but you can't put an outfit together behind those sneakers. I hate these niggas that have made fucking mediocre shoes cost fucking $1,200. Like some nigga was trying to tell me about like, yo, you know what these is? These is the Travis Scotts. It's like, the fuck that's supposed to mean? It's like, yo, these is like $2,000 sneakers. Well, you're stupid. You bought a pair of $2,000 sneakers with a nigga's name on it that don't play ball. He's not known for running. He's not known for anything that has to do with that nigga feet. But you bought $2,000 shoes with his name on it? All right, nigga, you dumb.
So I hate when people talked about that when it comes to kicks. Nobody pays $2,000 unless you're like a little rich white boy and you're flipping kicks on like these conventions. But when people say like, oh, they like this, like it costs this much, no, that's what they're going for. So that's what I guess it makes you feel cool that you're wearing such and such pairs of sneakers. Like on Monday, I wore a pair of kicks that I bought for $110. That's how much they cost me. But they go for $600-800 online at one point, and I'm not gonna be like I'm wearing $800 pair of sneakers. No, I bought a pair of kicks. That's it. What they go for is whatever. Like I don't even know why people like want to throw the numbers out when they saying like it's like almost like you're not even caring about the shoe. You just care that you're wearing something that's going for a lot.
It's hype beast culture.
Because niggas want to pretend that they have that kind of money.
Yeah, no,
yo, these are $2,000 shoes. Yeah, but that's not what you paid.
No, it's not.
You waited in line for 9 hours. You think it's worth $2,000?
You got lucky and you got a bot and you hit on the sneakers app. That's what you did. Okay, cool.
And
whatever.
Fucking
Turtle from Entourage. He was the OG because he was the one actually collecting Air Forces and shit like that.
There's a massive fucking sneaker culture out in fucking Washington. Like it's like Emerald City Sneaker Con. Fucking
yeah.
These niggas be out here, and you could tell because they all got fucking like Jinko jeans and fucking Gildan t-shirts, but fucking Jordans. Like it's like y'all niggas have no style at all. But swear to God, you know what's hot in the streets because you got fucking like, yo, what are y'all niggas gonna do if Jordan ever decides to just stop making shoes? Your whole life is gonna be over. It's done.
Actually, they'll probably go and make more money because they're like, yo, shit, I got mad Jordans now. Let me buy them all up and then flip them now that no one's gonna make them. So it's like now you have even more of something somebody wants.
I just can't stand niggas that base their entire personality around one specific thing. And the fucking sneaker neck beards are probably top of the fucking food chain when it comes to that.
Yeah. So yeah, as speaking of sneakers, they actually go to a sneaker store and buy some Witherspoons, Air Maxes and shit, which are like I don't even know how much anymore. Their grip now, but the movie overall was cool. Eddie Murphy, like that whole seriousness, like whatever. It kind of grew on me. But the funniest shit to me was Julia Dreyfus and David Duchovny's character.
When this nigga
when my man when my man was singing "Ordinary People," yeah, son, I lost it. I was like, "What the fuck is going on, bro?" My man is mad into it. Like it's so funny, and Julia Dreyfus going like, Like the whole movie, it was like it's just so funny. It was mad funny, more funnier than Eddie Murphy being super serious and
I've actually been in that fucking scenario where the white parents is like, you know what? Black Lives Matter. And I was like, you know what? I do know. I do know that Black Lives Matter. Like fucking the whole fucking what's the nigga's name? The nigga that got his neck knelt on. What's that nigga's name?
George Floyd.
The whole George Floyd shit was
Oh, no.
fucking, the white guilt in Washington. Like every old white person would just walk up to me and be like, "Salam alaikum." Like, yo, whoa. First of all, not Muslim. Secondly, don't ever do that again. They're like, I just want to hug you. I just want you to know that you matter. And if the police come, you can stand behind me. Why?
Yo,
I'm not doing nothing, bitch. I'm buying groceries. Why would the police come here? And why would you think that if the police come here, for whatever reason, they're gonna turn their head and be like, nigger, bang, 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 bang.
I mean, usually that's how it goes. But
I mean,
Yeah.
But like, this bitch literally was like, if the police show up, get behind me. And I'm like, how I know you ain't got felonies? What if they came here for you?
Yeah.
If I'm standing behind you, I might be in fucking crossfire. Like, nah.
Oh shit. But yeah, so like that was worth watching. I think, it's cool. It was cool. And then last night, I just watched a movie that's been out for I don't know how long, but I watched Nope.
I've been meaning to watch it.
I've not been able to make it through that movie. I keep trying, but I hate Kiki Palmer so much.
Yo, the movie was good, right? All the way up into the reveal of. I mean, it's been a while, right? It's been like mad long, so fuck it. It's like the movie got good until they revealed the actual alien. Once they showed you like what the alien was, I was like, this movie's stupid, bro. This movie's stupid.
Was it that one fucking alien that was Seth Rogen?
Oh,
this shit's worse. This shit was the alien is like turns into like a kite or a plastic bag or something. It's like a Asian weather balloon.
Like a plastic bag floating through the wind, ready to start again.
Keep going. You know the rest of the words.
No, I don't. I wish I
did. Like it was really good. I really was into it.
You're so paper thin.
No,
like a house of cards.
You need to stop because they're gonna cut us because you're singing this song.
Oh, true.
So like it was really good. Like I said, it was really good. And then next thing you know, I'm like, what the hell is this? This isn't even an alien. This is like, it's not even a spaceship. Like what the hell? And it literally turned into like origami or some shit. It was fucking it was stupid, bro. Like what the hell was this? And then I was just like, all right, this is where it takes the turn, and then that was just funny. But overall, I enjoyed like 3/4 of it. The ending, like that last. That fourth quarter, whatever the hell you want to call it, I was just like, nah, son, this is stupid.
Once again, Dario fucking surprising niggas. Like, did you think Dario knew what origami was? I definitely did. This nigga must have learned that shit while he was fucking jetting around the world on helicopters and shit.
I took notes, so I got like the word of the day.
By the way, happy birthday, my nigga.
Oh, thank you.
I wish you many more.
Happy birthday, Dario.
Just woke up scrolling through fucking Instagram and I see Dario, international man of mystery, fucking headset on. I was like, did Dario become a pilot? Then I see this nigga walking across the runway and shit on the helicopter. It's like, why is a helicopter inbound for Dario? If this nigga pull out the fucking golden gun from 007, I'm not even gonna be shocked right now.
Tommy said I'm out here doing side missions.
Word, this nigga, you beat the game. You just trying to 100% that shit now.
I got that. I had that. I did the cheat code and got that extra life after last year. It says he also said we're gonna see Andre on the news tomorrow with the police beating his ass and a white lady screaming, "Hide behind me." But yeah, like I said, if no one's seen Nope yet, it was okay all the way up until the reveal of the alien or whatever the hell it is. That shit was just like, I don't even know, son. It was just weird. Other than that,
so
I
hard,
haven't really been watching shit.
Kiki Palmer is just so fucking irritating that I can't make it through.
I just saw her like in her underwear dancing with a pregnant ass stomach on Instagram. I was like, why?
It turns my stomach.
Tommy said I haven't seen it, but it's a nope for me. Trust me when I tell you, all they said was nope, nope, nope throughout the whole movie was nope. But yeah, that was cool. Other than that, the only thing I've actually been watching a lot lately for like maybe the past month is just random episodes of the Boondocks.
They're supposed to be doing a Boondocks revival.
No, I don't want to see that. I thought I wanted to see that last season that they put out, and then when I watched it, I was like, yeah, I should have just.
I still haven't watched the last season.
They should have just kept it the way it was.
There was something.
It was different writers and everything, so it wasn't the same.
There was something I saw that was getting a reboot. I don't remember what it was.
King of the Hill.
Yeah, it's like why? Like I get it's because the people like this, so we'll just make more of it. Because why do anything new?
Because there's a vacuum in the market now that fucking Rick and Morty is gonna die.
Oh jeez! Oh, I'm getting arrested! Oh no! I'm such a bad guy! Oh, look at me, Mister Bad Guy.
Yeah, now that nigga's gone, the show's not gonna be as fucking interesting. So Rick and Morty is gonna quickly shoot that. Like season 6 is probably gonna be the last season of Rick and Morty.
I never even watched that show, so I'm glad. I don't even know what the hell Adam was talking about.
That's what he sounds like.
The creator recently got
That's how he talks.
The creator went down
for
yelling at bitches and not treating bitches the way bitches is supposed to be treated or whatever.
He was.
Jose said he finally caught American Dad on Hulu.
Right? Something like that.
Something like that.
I've never been interested in American Dad. Only thing I know about American Dad is I once told this bitch that she took her clothes off, and I was like, yo, you kind of look like the alien from American Dad, and I never, ever spoke to her again.
I tried watching that 90s show, and it brought back like the original cast and everything. I watched 2 episodes, but I couldn't really get into it, mainly because I just didn't want to pay attention. I was like into like my phone and I was rolling up, so I was just like, let me just watch it as I smoke. But I just wasn't paying attention. I couldn't get into it. I watched the 70s show until like a certain point when Topher Grace, right? That's his name. When he left, I just kind of stopped watching. But they brought it back, and I see my youngest watching it, and I'm just like, when the hell? Why are you watching this shit? Like, whatever.
Yeah, I was never interested in that 70s show. Why I want to watch a bunch of white niggas in the basement. But and it's the 70s, so like, yeah, segregation is illegal now, but
but it's kind of
niggas is still practicing. You know what I mean? They still like. I know they said we have to go to school with them, but
they ended up bringing some black chick in one of the seasons, and she ended up being Ashton Kutcher's sister or something like that in the show, which was weird as hell. But this was, like I said, this was all like after that Topher Grace dude bounced. Andre called her alien from American Dad. Fatality.
Like, she just had that shape, and I was like,
very bottom heavy.
I was like, I don't think I could do this.
I don't even. Do they even give American Dad still? Like, is it still going? I don't even know.
I just found out The Simpsons was still going.
And it's renewed for
You
another.
just found out.
It's renewed for another 2 seasons.
Because I haven't really fucked with The Simpsons since
Since it was good.
I don't know, since before I joined the Navy. So 2005, 2006 was the last time I was heavy on The Simpsons.
Yeah, around same time, around probably a little bit less than that. But that's when I kind of just stopped falling off and not watching it, to the point where I remember just flipping the channels and I saw that they were on. I'm like, damn, this is still going. And I was like, all right.
I'm like, what day do they release new episodes of The Simpsons?
Every Sunday.
I remember it's still Sunday?
Still Sundays at 8.
I remember every Sunday, Channel 5, 8 o'clock. We was still there waiting for The Simpsons. And if your ass wasn't in the seat when Homer came through the fucking garage door into the house, you was mad because you missed the fucking intro.
And you could stream it all day, every day on Disney Plus, since they bought Fox.
There's what? There got to be 10,000 episodes of The Simpsons at this point.
Nah,
right?
They just renewed for 2 more seasons, and they're gonna hit up 800 episodes after that end of those 2 seasons, I think.
The Simpsons been on since the 90s. How's there only 800 episodes?
Yeah, that's what I'm pretty sure. That's what I read.
Still not as long as One Piece, though.
The Simpsons is as old as I am. How these niggas only on 800 episodes?
Yeah. I just read something maybe the week before that they got renewed, and they said that it's gonna put them right up until 800 episodes. So I was like, oh, okay. But you gotta remember, because they do the seasons, then they take off for what is it what was it? What
it's 6 months or something like
fall
that.
Fall TV, the fall lineup or something like that. So they come back. They're gone during the summer. They come back. So that's 2 or 3 months almost with no new eps. So
that's
once a week.
That's 8 episodes a year for fucking. That's 8 episodes a year that they miss. So, fucking. What's 8 times 30? It's only 8 times 30, 210. I guess that 210 makes up for fucking. Nope, my math is way off. Not 210,
230, 224, 240, 240.
Got it.
But he said it's an average only 22 episodes a season. Yeah.
But 22 episodes a season times 30 seasons or whatever. I just feel like they should have way more. Or I at least feel like Homer should have got a promotion. Marge should have got a job, period. Bart should have graduated. Bart should have went to fucking, what's that shit that niggas that can't graduate? Bart should be in Job Corps. Fucking
but once they start doing that, that's what loses. You lose the show, and then no one's gonna watch it, because I think the only reason that it's people still watch and it's still I guess it's still good. I'm not sure. I know they did crossovers with Bob's Burger. I just saw that on
and Family Guy.
Yeah, Family Guy was a while ago, but I just saw that Bob's Burger thing.
Have they done the American Dad?
I don't know.
I wonder if they did a Rick and Morty crossover. I mean, if they didn't do it already, they can't do it now. But who you think's gonna get a job first, Adam or Bart?
Bart. They can't do that though.
That's
with
Rick and Morty,
answer. That's a Cartoon Network thing and not Fox, is it?
Doesn't matter. Rick and Morty fucking cross dimensions, and they're a independently licensed shit. So if they do that deal, they'll do the deal. Yeah, all of us is older than Homer, and Homer has a high school education and works in nuclear power.
Hey, you already beat me.
This nigga has a house. Nigga has a 3-bedroom house, a fucking 2-car garage, a lawn, on a single household income. Yo, this nigga Homer's living the dream.
Facts. But yeah, so that was worth watching. Let's just go to this news. Last week, was it? I
think it was this week.
This week that passed?
Yeah.
Monday, no?
Yeah, that was this week.
Was it?
It was this week.
Yeah, it was.
I'm
It
pretty
was. It
sure.
was either Monday or Tuesday. It was Monday or Tuesday. But I remember now. Yeah, you're right. But we got James Gunn. He gave us like a 6-minute video of the DC slate that they're working on, and I just wanted to touch on that real quick because I know we all when we used to do the show and just audio, it was always just basically MCU because DC was just shit. It wasn't good and never had a sense of direction. They were just trying to play catch up with Marvel. So I feel like now that with James Gunn, even though there's a lot of like people hating on him and they dumbasses want Snyder back.
It's stupid Snyder stuff.
Yeah, it's stupid, but I think with him coming and he's saying that they have a 10-year plan and all this shit, it's just like I wouldn't expect anything less since he's coming from like that, that Feige house or whatever you want to call it, and he sees how shit's going and you see how like all the MCU stuff worked. It's like even though it's a Russo's brothers movie, you still had like James Gunn and other directors at one point, that Josh Whedon dude. They were all like in the same, I guess, like round table pitching ideas and helping shit, move along. So with something like this, it's like he knows like, oh, we got to take our time in order to do shit right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? What do y'all think about like all the shit that happened and stuff, Adam?
I have never been more excited for the future of DC. And when James Gunn, like when it was announced that he was going to be him and God, what's his name?
Yeah,
Peter
I don't even care about
Safran?
I think Zac Efron, whatever.
Yeah, when him and Zac Efron were announced for being in charge of the future of DC, I was like, that's good. They finally have someone in charge. And then, like when this was announced, this lineup, I got excited because it is genuinely the first time since Batman versus Superman that this universe that DC has been trying to build for a decade had any kind of direction, because it's like it's been so disjointed and like all over the place that like it's hard to give a shit about it, because it's just like, why do I need to care about any of this? Because it's all bad, or most of it's bad, so why care about it?
Yeah, I feel you on that. It went nowhere. I didn't care about the DC stuff since like the beginning. Basically, it took me a year and a half to watch Superman, so I have forgot that movie was even out. What about you, Andre? What you thought about all this shit? If you watched it or not?
I don't give a fuck about DC. It's so hard to even pretend to give a fuck. Like I heard all you niggas was talking about, yo, James Gunn is gonna push them in the right direction. Yo, I enjoyed the Suicide Squad, but I enjoyed the Suicide Squad and I enjoyed Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy 2 was trash. Has Guardians 3 came out yet?
No,
not yet. But that holiday movie was
garbage.
Yeah, that was rough.
Horrible.
What other shit has James Gunn done?
Peacemaker.
I liked Peacemaker and I liked the Suicide Squad.
You like the live action, the first live action Scooby-Doo movie?
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
That was James
doesn't
Gunn.
love Scooby-Doo? But all right, so James Gunn is floating at a C+ for me, I guess, as a director. So like nigga doesn't make me excited for his vision. And I think I glanced at the list of things that they have planned for the next couple years, and nothing jumped out at me. Nothing said, yo, I gotta see this. And it's all DC properties anyway, so nothing ever would jump out at me unless they gave me like the Green Lantern that I've always wanted, which they're probably not going to. And
that is on the slate.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that right now. So Felipe, what's up, bro?
I'm just I don't know, man. I'm not gonna get excited about this because I feel like a couple years ago they fucking named somebody as head of DC, and it was like, this is the guy that's gonna fucking take us in the right direction. And
Yeah, and then there was nothing after
Yeah.
that announcement. It was nothing,
think-
and literally
Was it Jeff Johns?
something like that. Wasn't
think
it?
it was
Now
Jeff
it was that
Johns.
Asian dude, right? Because the dude they just got rid of was some Asian dude.
I don't know, man.
So
I
I think that
I have
that
no
guy you're
clue.
talking about was this, and then they put a third one in.
I
It's
just
like
got
they
no,
just kept putting stuff,
I
and
got
they gave him
no
like about a
faith.
year. So
I got no faith in DC. I got no faith in WB. I would much rather these niggas just say, you know what? We missed the boat on the live action shared universe, but our animation is top fucking tier. So we gonna throw all the budget that we would throw in a live action into our animation department, and y'all niggas getting DC animated movie rammed down your throat every motherfucking year. Like, I would be perfectly cool with that.
nah, but that's over too now. I think so. Felipe, what did James Gunn do to deserve a universe?
He
He
walked
probably
away.
made the only successful movie that they had, which was
Yeah, the
Suicide
best. I think maybe not the best rated, but like it was definitely like fan reception for the most part. The
I'd say-
Suicide Squad and Peacemaker, like those were very much, I think,
overall
tests.
fan favorites.
I'll
Yeah,
tell you
I think-
exactly what he did. He walked away from Marvel and was like, "Hey, I hear y'all need a guy," and they were like,
Yeah, probably.
a Marvel guy? Yeah, a Marvel guy. Let's scoop him up."
Probably.
Probably,
That's
yeah.
exactly
More
what
than likely,
happened.
then that's what happened. Tommy said, "I like James Gunn, but because it's DC, I'll remain unenthused until I actually watch the shit." So yeah, let's get into this. So this is one of the announcements, courtesy of the Nerdy Basement. It said James Gunn, Peter Saffron, Adam.
Zac Efron. Yeah.
Yeah, Zac Efron's cousin, Saffron. All right, so let's start with this. It says Batman: The Brave and the Bold officially in development, and it is poised to introduce the new Batman, Damian Wayne, and the Bat family. Out of all the announcements, I thought this was dope. I see that, you know, if he's bringing in Damian Wayne, right, his son and shit, he's got it's we don't get no stupid origin movie, right?
Yes.
We're way beyond past that. I don't want to see like the 30th time I've seen his parents get killed. Right? I don't want to see that. We get a seasoned older Batman. We get Damian Wayne, right? That means we're gonna probably see Nightwing, and that means we're gonna see Red Hood. So
And
we're gonna
Red
get an
Robin.
older Joker, right? We're gonna get just like a whole bunch of stuff that I'm here for, bro.
Damien's the fifth Robin, right? Because it's Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, the other nigga with the bow staff.
I can't remember his name.
Neither can I. Then who was the next Robin?
I didn't even know. I thought there was only like 3 or 4.
Yeah, I think Damien's the fourth.
Nightwing, Red Hood, Red Robin. And, all right, so Damien's the fourth one. So we got at least
Tim Drake.
Tim Drake.
Tim Drake.
So we got at least fucking, and all of them were Robins for like what, 10 years or so. So we looking at a 50-year-old Batman at this point.
Yeah.
Or late 40s Batman.
Felipe said I was actually pretty hyped about Henry Cavill coming back as Superman, but whatever now. Oh, technically he was never back because they never actually signed him back. They just made an announcement that he was gonna come back.
He was in Black Adam.
But he was never signed on. He just did that stupid cameo, but he was never actually back. So it kind of didn't even matter. Finally, a Damian Wayne though sounds dope. Yeah, but the girl, but that's later on. That's way after that. This is old. That's old man Batman. But this, out of all the announcements, like I said, I thought this was dope because I don't want to see no origin. We've seen that so many times. We're gonna get, like I said, a seasoned Batman. We're gonna get in the future. We get Nightwing, right? We get Red Hood. We get Damian. Yo, that right automatically tells me Teen Titans. We're gonna get Teen Titans like right there, like older versions of them, right? Not no new shit.
The team, we'll get the Titans, not the Teen
Titans, exactly. Titans.
Nightwing is on the
old
Titans
already. Yeah. So I think that's dope, man. Adam, what you think about this?
I don't think we're gonna get Red Hood. I think they're gonna save Red Hood for later. They'll probably have something with Jason Todd. Just like he used to be Robin, or he was Robin, and he was the Robin that was killed.
Well, they're gonna have the fucking suit covered in graffiti, letting you know.
No, they're not gonna have that.
Yeah, they are. That's like a staple in the Batcave at this point. Like, you have to know that fucking Jason Todd died, and Batman keeps this as a fucking memento of his failure.
Yeah, that's possible. Yeah, but I don't think we're gonna get Red Hood so soon. We will probably get him later.
Saying like in that first movie. I'm just saying like
like
in general, like it opens up.
It opens up a lot.
It means these characters have to exist if Damian is here.
That's what I'm saying. And they have to be there already, because it's that if you're bringing him in, okay, you're not just gonna ignore the shit out of everybody prior to that.
So are we gonna see Barbara Gordon in the wheelchair, or are we gonna see her as Batgirl?
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll probably just have to wait and see.
Are we gonna get a fucking clown Joker, or are we gonna get a fucking psycho Joker?
A clown Joker, because they're doing the psycho Joker in the Batman 2 universe. And I think they want to separate the...
It's already, those are Elseworlds. So this is another one. It said, I don't know what this is.
Is that a hyena on fire?
I think that's Weasel.
Oh.
It says a 7-episode animated series based on DC's animated creatures Commandos is in the works for HBO Max. Gunn has written all 7 episodes. Some characters are confirmed to cross over into live-action feature films.
Is that the Bride of Frankenstein?
Yes, and that's Frankenstein.
This looks like, I thought this was like Doom Patrol or some shit.
That's what I was thinking. This looks, I mean, it's animated, so I'll give it a shot.
So before I get into this one, so one of the announcements right away off the rip when he came on, he talked about what's going on now. Basically, he said it's mainly, I think he only said it because the shit's already done. He brought up Shazam 2, and that's coming out. He brought up Aquaman 2. He brought up Blue Beetle and the Flash movie. He said that the Flash movie is literally going to reset everything. And again, like I said, I think he said that
movie.
I think he said that because they're done, and it's like, we already lost a ton of money making these other shits. Let's just put this shit out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Shazam's coming out this month, no? In February?
I thought it was March.
Is it March?
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't watch the last trailer, so it's not really in my head.
Yeah, I don't know it either. I don't know the date, but I know that's coming out. And like I said, they said they're still gonna do Blue Beetle, which that was surprising to me. The Flash, I knew that was gonna happen regardless of what.
Yeah.
And Aquaman 2 is still coming out. He did say that the Batman and the Joker are else, and Teen Titans Go are all Elseworld content. They're not connected to this new universe they're trying to build, which I fucks with, because it's like, all right, yeah, they exist, but it has nothing to do with us, which I already knew since when they made the Batman and the Joker, the first thing out of those motherfuckers' mouths was, we got nothing to do with that. This is our own little thing. It's not really nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So he said that. And then one other thing that I loved about that, what he was saying was he wants the movies, TV shows, animated series, and the comics to be literally all one thing. So if Jason Momoa is doing Aquaman. He's gonna voice Aquaman in the animated movie. He's gonna voice him in the video games, and you know he's gonna be, if they put him in a show, he's gonna show up as him in a show, not how we've been seeing one dude do one thing, one dude do something else, another dude do something else, and it's
You know what
everywhere. You
kind
know,
of deal that fucking requires? You know what kind of fucking obligation that puts on the fucking actor? Like, you got to be there for this. You got to do voiceovers. You got to do live action appearances. You got to do motion capture. You got to do that. You got to. Ain't no fucking actor signing on for that unless the bag is crazy. The
It's
Marvel
Warner
niggas-
Brothers.
doing it.
They definitely got enough money.
The reason they got the Marvel niggas to do that shit is because they took kind of unknown niggas and made them Marvel super. Robert Downey Jr. career was in
on
this
his that was his last
Fucking-
leg. If that didn't take off, he would have been done.
Chris
Same thing.
Evans.
Same thing.
He was they got these niggas because they was like middle of the line famous, and they was like, yo, we could get these niggas to sign on for a fucking 9-picture deal because they really don't have any prospects in the future, so we could get them for cheap and we could get them and make them stars. All
But
these
that's
niggas in the
the thing
DC
about it.
universe are already stars. You ain't signing Henry Cavill to a 9-picture deal. You ain't getting Jason Momoa in a fucking 10-picture deal with TV appearances, video game appearances, fucking animated voiceovers. You're not getting this nigga unless you talking, yo, $300 million for you to be available to us for the next 10 years.
But I think that was what I didn't like about DC. DC was trying to get big name actors. Like they were getting like not big names. Like out of everybody, the one that you can say was like, who the hell is this guy? Was Cavill when he did Superman, right? But then they're trying to bring in Ben Affleck. Then they were doing Jason Momoa he wasn't like huge, but he was kind of up and coming too.
He was doing stuff. He was in
was-
Game of Thrones.
They got Gal Gadot and shit, and like they were trying to bring stuff like that. It's like, yo, you
and
don't
they're
have
still
to,
gonna do this. Like James Gunn got let's just look at the Suicide Squad. Idris Elba, John Cena, Margot Robbie. These 3 niggas alone.
Mm-hmm.
You think you signing any of them niggas to the kind of 360 deal where they gotta be available to the studio?
But that's the beautiful part. Hopefully, we don't
years?
have to see none of these motherfuckers again. I don't want to see any of them.
You think he's not bringing back all his boys? He's bringing back all his boys. He's definitely bringing back motherfucking John Cena, and Margot Robbie is Harley Quinn. He's bringing back all these.
I don't like that because I don't like her. Like
I don't like her either. But James Gunn does, and this nigga's gonna fucking bring back all his homies because James Gunn is the director version of Sandler.
There were rumors that Chris Pratt was gonna come back or go to DC and do something for DC, but I'm so tired of seeing Chris Pratt and everything.
You think motherfucking Dave Bautista isn't coming over to fucking support his boy?
I'm sure he is, but Dave Bautista hasn't like ground down on my nerves like Chris Pratt has. Cause like that Mario voice was the last straw. The Mario was the last straw. I'm so tired of seeing him everywhere.
I mean, again, I don't like anything DC was doing. Like honestly, it was stupid. I still don't. They should have just scrapped everything. Just like I guess he said. Like I said, I think these movies were done, so that's the only reason they're putting them out. Whatever. Felipe said, I just hope James Gunn learned from the first go around. They need a universe, build one film at a time. No Batman versus Superman bullshit. But that's not even them, bro. That wasn't even them. That's the studio telling you need to do this because we need to catch up to what they're doing to bring in some money. And so someone comes along and it's like, what's going to bring mad money? Okay, a Batman versus Superman movie. Even though we're not established, fuck it, let's just do it. And you do it. But it comes out like shit. But talking about people that are returning, that are gonna be on both movies and shows, Viola Davis is confirmed to return as Amanda Waller in Waller HBO Max series. It's set between season 1 and 2 of The Peacemaker. I think this is cool. I thought she was super misused in the DC universe because she should have been the Nick Fury of that. And the only time we saw her was we just saw her in Shazam, Black Adam. Did we see her? She was only mentioned in Peacemaker, right? I don't think we saw her.
She was
Yeah,
in
we saw her.
Peacemaker.
Did we? I don't remember.
She was on the phone with her niece.
Oh, that's right. That's right. And so like with that, and then like I think they should have sprinkled her ass in all the movies, just like they did with what's this dude with Nick Fury and shit, Samuel L. They should have done that. They should have done
Viola
that.
Davis.
Yeah, I think this is cool.
Why do we need a Amanda Waller series? Unless it's gonna be a series where like every episode she finds a different villain and sends them on a mission, because that might be interesting. Like a villain of the week, but in reverse. She finds a villain and sends him on a mission. But I don't want to see Viola Davis on missions herself. Like I don't want to see how she came up through the ranks and how she maneuvered herself into the position to be the warden of Blackgate Prison and all that shit. Like Woman King was great, but I don't want to see Viola Davis doing stunts. She's the same way I don't want to see fucking Nick Fury doing fucking stunts. I don't want to see Samuel Jackson de-aged and fucking coming up through the ranks of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I don't know her character or what she did prior to this. The only reason I know who she is because of the Justice League animated series. And for her to get her own show, I feel like it might be good. It might turn out well because she's literally involved with everybody. She doesn't like these superheroes because she's like they're a threat, right? So she like kind of wants them. She wants them to be controlled to be working for them. So I don't know. I think it's cool, especially with something like how we saw with Peacemaker. She could take control of that shit and be like, "Yo, do this," like you're saying, like do this, do that, you know. So I think it'll be all right. I mean, like I said, she should have been sprinkled in everything, not just fucking a couple of cameos here and there. What you think about this, Adam?
I think she is the perfect Amanda Waller. In the few things we've seen her in, except for the first Suicide Squad, she was perfect as Amanda Waller. So I'm glad that we're getting this show. I'm not sure what they'll do in the show, but I mean, I'll watch it still, just because it. I don't know. I'm excited to see the rest of this. The end of whatever this era of DC is.
Yeah. Another thing too was DC Studios scraps the Greg Berlanti's Green Lantern series for HBO Max. And they're going to feature film projects featuring Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart. Other Lanterns confirmed to appear. Yo, all I know is I don't want to see that stupid dude from Arrow. What's his name? Diggle. I'm glad. I don't want to see his ass in no damn show because my man was. Oh, I don't want to see that.
He's coming back for the last episode of The Flash. There was a picture.
Yeah, so's Stephen Amell.
Yeah, there's a picture of him and Stephen Amell all dressed up. He's got the Magneto helmet on. So stupid.
Says it's gonna be. Tommy says it's gonna be Lethal Weapon in space. I've been seeing that a lot. I mean,
it is supposed to be like a mystery. So I'm excited to see that. I'm just glad they're actually doing this Green Lantern series that they've been saying they're gonna do for 10 years.
I'm glad it's a series and not straight into a movie. Like I don't want to see that. Give me a show, build it up, and then get established. So when a movie does come out, you're there. Just like what we're seeing with the shit going on right now with Disney Plus. What you think about this, Andre? You were talking about Green Lanterns before.
Yeah, Green Lantern is probably my favorite DC superhero, and I'm excited about Jon Stewart, but I don't know. It's so hard to do Green Lantern, and it's even harder to do it as a TV series. Is this HBO?
Yeah,
Yeah.
HBO Max.
All right. HBO will get the budget necessary to do it, but I hope they can find the talent to do it because Green Lantern's power set is so fucking so wild, and like, and they have to be so like drastically different. Even the Green Lanterns themselves have, like, Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart display their rings powers in such vastly different fucking ways that if you don't capture the essence of that, because Hal Jordan's a fucking fighter pilot and Hal Jordan's a fucking fighter pilot and Jon Stewart's a former Marine. So they come at combat from two completely different fucking aspects. And if they don't capture that essence, then it's just going to be a repeat of the Ryan Reynolds bullshit all over again. And I don't want them fucking up Jon Stewart like that. And I'm already upset that they made the nigga that I wanted to be Jon Stewart into fucking Hawkman in fucking
Black Adam.
Black Adam. Yeah, that nigga would have been the perfect Jon Stewart for me. And they just said, nah, we're going to make you Hawkman and we're going to let you get bitched out every scene of this fucking movie.
Yeah, that was another movie I watched.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it.
It is a movie.
This is something I have no idea what it is. It says The Authority live action feature film in development at DC Studios. I don't know who The Authority is.
I don't know why, but it sounds like The Boys to me.
It's basically The Boys,
Like,
from what I know.
As soon as I see The Authority, it just makes me think, oh, The Boys. That nigga even looks like Butcher.
But yeah.
That nigga looks like a Punisher ripoff and the Butcher rolled into one.
It says Booster Gold is getting a live action HBO Max series.
I don't know why, but I feel like Tommy and fucking Nick love Booster Gold.
Yo,
they've never made me feel like that. They've never said anything about it that I know of, but I just feel like both these niggas love Booster Gold.
I feel like this is gonna be good.
It definitely has potential to be good.
Yo, like this when I watched though, he had a whole episode on in Justice League Unlimited, right?
Yeah,
he had a whole episode where he goes to the future. He's a loser in the future, so he comes back to the past to try to make up for it so he could be famous in the future again or something.
He's the Johnny Cage of the DC universe.
So I feel like this might be like funny.
It's perfect for James Gunn and his like style of like writing.
Yeah. I could see this like Guardian-esque show or whatever.
But ain't Booster Gold and Blue Beetle like best friends or some shit like that? I feel like there was an episode of the fucking Justice League where these niggas went on like an adventure together, and it was just like a ridiculous display because Blue Beetle doesn't know his own powers, and Booster Gold's powers confuse him all the time. Like,
Tommy said he feels like it's gonna be another Peacemaker. I do too. I think it's gonna be funny and like.
I hate this nigga's smile. Like it just.
That's you're supposed to. It's a goofy.
Yeah, he's a goofball.
He's one of those goofy characters that you're not.
Robot flying next to him and shit. His buddy and shit. It says a Paradise Lost series adaptation is in the works at DC and is being described as a Game of Thrones style drama set in Themyscira. I guess whatever.
Yeah. It could be good, but it could also just be boring.
Yeah. Girl power, whatever. Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, adapting Tom King's recent Supergirl comics is in the works. Whatever.
Is anybody reading Supergirl?
Nah, I don't know.
I'll wait.
Yeah, hit up the DMs and tell us about it if y'all reading this because
don't. We're not gonna read them.
From what I know, it's a very different take on Supergirl. It's more like serious rather than like the regular Supergirl, like more lighthearted stuff. So I'm excited to see it just because it's like it's new stuff that we haven't seen before.
Is she getting her cheeks cracked?
Actually, like, you know what? Now that I'm reading this and looking at it now, this kind of makes more sense with the whole Batman thing, because it's not like we get Supergirl right away in the Superman, story. This is way like in the future, so that just goes to tell me we're gonna probably get an older version of Superman, and nothing like new, no more origin story. We've seen that enough and so many
I
times.
mean, that was one of the first things James Gunn said about the Superman movie is that it's not going to be an origin story at all. It's going to be like, I think he said it's supposed to be later when he's like struggling to like be a journalist for the Daily Planet while also being
Oh
Superman.
my god, that means if we got Damian, that means we also have Superman's son, fucking Jonathan.
I mean, that's new though, ain't it?
No,
For the whole
Jonathan Kent's been
homosexual thing
around
new.
fucking
He's
forever.
been around for a while, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But fucking Jonathan Kent and Damian Wayne are like best fucking. They just got a movie, the animated movie.
Like their
Super
dads,
Sons.
they're best buds.
Yeah.
That movie wasn't all that. I'm glad those
It
things are
wasn't.
over and they're gonna end it. Swamp Thing is the film in development at DC Studios and is gonna close out the first chapter of the newly announced slate. I don't know if this is from something rumors from old or rumors from new, but it's supposedly I saw somewhere that it's gonna be like a horror movie. So I don't know.
Is it the same Swamp Thing that got canceled after one episode, or are they?
I doubt it.
Yeah, I would assume it's a whole new
redoing?
thing. It's a whole new thing. But that was just one part. And then let's get into the other one. Right here. It says James Gunn Superman Legacy sets July 11th, 2025 release and will officially launch the new DC universe under Gunn and Saffron. Saffron. Whatever.
I think it's Saffron. I don't know.
Why? I mean, I understand. I mean, I'm asking why, but I know why. I've never liked Superman, but I get why they would use him as the official launch.
He's the face of DC. I mean, like he's the original superhero.
Yeah, I mean, everybody gravitates towards Batman, but this is like the poster boy.
Yeah, but I don't want either one of them niggas to be like Iron Man wasn't the face of the MC of Marvel, but
that was because of many reasons that we started with Iron Man.
Yeah.
These guys don't have that problem.
They have so many other heroes that, like, I want them to start with a hero that's like maybe not the greatest and have that hero's perspective on the universe where people like Superman exist. Like that's what I want to fucking see. And then we bring Superman in and it's like, oh, this is so much bigger because Superman exists in this universe. If you start at the top, it's hard to go smaller. If you start small, you can easily go bigger.
But if you start small, you're gonna have a hard time to get to that bigger spot because you're gonna be like, who? Oh, I'm not watching this. So it's like, in a way, you're forced to start with something big so you can throw in those smaller ones.
I mean, the reset is Flash, right?
Yeah.
We can do Flash, and then at the end of the Flash fucking story or whatever, we can have a fucking alien invasion led by Brainiac, and that brings Superman in. I'm not that fucking. It's just, I don't know. Maybe I'm talking out of my ass. I'm saying
like I agree
hatred
what
for
you're saying
Superman.
to an extent. Be like what you're saying would work. I feel like if you start doing stuff like that in shows, and then build up like to a movie,
I actually kind of disagree, but I think it's more just because I used to think Superman was really boring, but I've changed my mind like since the last time we talked about Superman. I think because we've had so many years of bad Superman, if this movie is like a really, really good Superman movie, it could be the perfect jumping off point for the new universe.
Still can't beat Goku.
True.
Let's see. I don't even know how to say this.
He
Black
needs to
Superman
goats.
film confirmed to be part of the studio's Elseworlds, the banner. So again, so this means that this doesn't even matter. And now is this gonna be
Is this the Michael B. Jordan?
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The Michael B. Jordan one. Who knows? I wouldn't doubt it. Maybe it is because you're gonna be telling Michael B. Right now one of the probably like the hottest dudes out right now.
Pause.
Right? Yeah. You're gonna tell him like, hey homie, nah, we're not doing your shit no more, you know? Maybe that's why it's at Elseworlds, because it's like, all right, let them still do it, but we're not gonna make it part of our shit. So, whatever. I don't even know who this.
You can't cancel a black character in today's climate.
You know,
I mean, they were canceling tons of black stories, like DC was canceling it. Yeah, Batgirl. There was other. I can't think of any right now because
just like SNL said, you know,
story.
his kryptonite's gonna be
Batwoman
on his day's work.
His kryptonite is fucking a white woman. His kryptonite is a job application, a nightstick, a news.
That's what I said at SNL. Like they said, it's just on his day's work. Is this kryptonite? Teen Titans Go confirmed to be a part of DC Studios Elseworlds, but like I said, he said that.
That's crazy.
He literally said that right off the rip.
Teen Titans Go has outlasted the the Titans show.
I mean, Teen Titans Go is hilarious, funny as shit.
Yeah, it is. It's still good. They said that they stand behind the cancellation of Batgirl. That the film would have hurt DC. I want to know how bad this movie was that y'all think that. Like,
it's coming out eventually. There's gonna be a leaked YouTube.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it'll leak somehow.
That's just crazy. The Batman Part 2 set for October 3rd, 2025. Again, another Elseworld banner. So, not part of this universe. Excited to see this, but not part of the universe. James Gunn confirms that Cavill was never fired since he wasn't officially recasted. Reveals that he thinks the actor's being dicked around by people and the old WB regime. Hey, who knows, man? Whatever goes behind the scenes, it looked like they've been fucking with him ever since Shazam, right?
Ever since Justice League, they've been like on and off with him.
But in Shazam, they really did him dirty when he filmed the thing, and then they cut him off, and then they just from like here down and shit. You see it, you know. I think that got canceled. No,
I think
the
that's
Penguin.
That's still going.
The Penguin's an Elseworld show too.
Yeah, those are all those things that don't matter. Anything, look, whatever you heard that's coming out now or that's supposedly coming out, none of that's connected to this universe anymore. All that stuff has nothing to do with it.
For now.
So if the Penguin comes out, that's part of the Batman movie. So that has nothing to do with this universe. So it's not connected.
For now. Once some of these Elseworld titles hit, they're gonna be like, well, DC has a fucking multiverse too.
Yeah, they can easily just say, it's part of another universe.
Over into the multiverse. There's 50. DC literally has 52 universes. That's why it's called DC.
It'll be so easy to be like, they're just another, another universe. It says DC stars Ezra Miller, Gal Gadot, Zachary Levi, and Jason Momoa, all capable of continuing to portray their respective roles. Nothing is prohibiting that.
I'm cool with all of those except for Ezra Miller. The law should be prohibiting this nigga from continuing role. This nigga should have been in prison 100 times over already. If he was black, this nigga would be under the jail and we wouldn't be allowed to say his name or else
you mean like Cyborg?
With him. We don't even know what this nigga's name is anymore. They erased it from my brain.
Yeah.
They came through in the middle of the night and zapped everybody. We don't even know what this nigga's name is anymore. I can't even get a clear picture of his face in my mind. This nigga, they erased this nigga.
Yeah, I have no idea. What you think about that, Adam? Would you want to see these guys come back as their characters?
I don't want to see Ezra Miller because the Flash portrayed by Ezra Miller is just terrible.
I don't want to see Ezra Miller because he touches kids.
Yeah, that's also probably the bigger point, but you already stated that. And I definitely don't want to see Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman because she's just also terrible at being Wonder Woman.
All right. All right. I don't want to see Ezra Miller because I just didn't like his, ADD as whatever he had in Justice League, whatever. I don't know what that was about. But that Shazam dude, I don't really care. And James Gunn said Shazam is a character that he's always been doing his own thing. So basically he said his shit don't even matter, right?
Yeah,
that's what he said. As far as Jason Momoa, I don't even care. He Aquaman, whatever. Change him around, maybe like how they did Thor. Like that first movie was super serious. Second was even trying to be more serious, and then you made him funny. Third, I mean, I don't know. To be honest with you, lose them all.
Good riddance. I wouldn't mind if all of them got recast.
Gal Gadot was cool in the first Wonder Woman, but that second movie did nothing for her to secure that role. That movie was not good at all. It was bad. So yeah, get rid of everybody, son. If you're gonna do this whole reboot, get rid of everybody. Bring people that we kind of don't know that are signing up. Whatever Marvel doesn't have, get the leftovers and work some magic, son. You don't need big names. I mean, whatever. Fuck it. Tommy said Ezra and Amber Heard's superpowers is white privilege. Yeah, and everybody in Hollywood. Let's see what else. Says James. You want to cast the characters who can work in film, television, a la John Cena, Viola Davis, to allow more fluid and more interconnected universes. Animated characters can appear in live action and vice versa. So, as we brought up before. And Adam, what did you have to say about this? I don't even know if you said anything about it.
I like it. It connects it makes the universe just that much more connected, and we're not gonna have in What If where Marvel's What If on Disney Plus. It's it sounds like it doesn't sound anything like the actual characters, so it's it kind of takes you out of it.
But didn't some of them come back and voice them?
Yes, some of them did, but then there's a bunch where it's that doesn't sound anything like Steve Rogers. It doesn't sound anything like Tony Stark. It just doesn't sound like him.
And I thought What If was supposed to be like a little thing, but now it's kind of in the universe now, right? In the MCU, it's part of it because of Doctor Strange and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, like I said before, I think it's cool. I'm all for this. I don't want to see fucking Superman in an animated series. Well, that's different. The animated stuff I wouldn't have cared, but I don't want to see a Superman looking Hispanic in a show and then he's another dude in a movie. Let him be the whole dude. I don't want to see a Superman show, to be honest with you. Keep it a movie.
Superman and Lois is actually a good show.
Yes, it is.
Well, that's over, I think, after
Big Booty Superman is that nigga. And if they made him the Superman, I wouldn't be mad.
Yeah, I would not mind that at all.
Never seen the show, and I think it's over. That show, and there was something else. I think it's over in the next season or two. They said whatever's happening, and then that's a wrap. I know that's going on for Doom Patrol and Titans. Whatever last seasons are going, it's done. It's a wrap for that.
Never been able to make it through an episode of Doom Patrol, and I tried really hard.
I watched half of the first season and nothing. Titans, I stopped after the first season.
Titans, I'm on like season whatever season they're currently on. I'm on the season right before that, and I'm just like struggling to make it through because like some of the stories are good. It's just all the shit around it just makes it so hard. The acting is like, like it's just difficult. Like
Yeah, that's why I never watched season 2. I was just like, I'll catch it later, and I never did.
I was watching an episode and I fell asleep and I woke up to Batman fucking pouring gasoline around himself and taking a nap and trying to fucking set himself on fire. And I was like, what the how did we get here? Batman's trying to commit suicide by a house fire? I was fucking blown away.
Oh God, I'm glad I've never watched a single episode of either of those shows.
There we go, Big Butt Superman right there.
2 more seasons.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more seasons.
Nice.
I think they could wrap us up in 2 seasons and give me a conclusion.
We're on season 3 right now?
Yeah.
It's about to come
something
out?
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was that was just some of the stuff. There was something else, and like I said before, Titans and Doom Patrol. It's a wrap. I'm you know what? I'm kind of just excited to see what they do with it. Hopefully, I mean, it can't get any worse, can it?
It can. It can.
I was gonna say, don't jinx us.
Have you seen Guardians of the Galaxy 2?
Yeah, it's really good. Better than the first one.
I don't know, man. I can't see it getting any worse, bro.
I can't wait for Guardians of the Galaxy 3 to come out and be even worse than 2. And just like, so James Gunn has proven that he is on a steady decline.
So, this month, actually, in the next, not this week, the following week, Valentine's Day week, we're getting Ant-Man 3. You guys are going to go watch it?
Absolutely.
I want to, but I don't think I can.
It's rated R.
Wait.
Yeah. I'm not old enough to go yet. PG-13, there's no way I can go.
Absolutely going to see Ant-Man, and I'm absolutely rooting for Kang, because, you know, we was Kangs. Seeing the picture, seeing all the memes where niggas give a picture of Kang to their black grandmother and she hangs it up thinking it's Jesus. Yeah, I love it. I fucking love it.
Someone got to get a candle made.
Oh, man. I'm definitely showing up and rooting for Kang the entire time. Like, yeah, stalk these white niggas out. Fuck these white niggas.
I bought my tickets. I got an email for AMC and I bought my tickets. I'm going Thursday at 4 p.m. Me and my kids. So we're getting like this like super early viewing. And yeah, I can't wait. I'm excited to go, actually. I want to see Ant-Man die. That's my prediction.
He's not going to die.
He might die.
There's no way.
It's a multiverse thing, so we might see him die in 1 or 2 universes.
I think they're building up to have like the new Avengers or something like that, or the young Avengers, whatever the hell you want to call them, with his daughter being the holder of a new suit, which we saw in one of these TV spots or whatever you want to call it these days. I don't know anymore. But one of these little trailers, you see her in that, and it seems like we're headed in that direction anyway. So I can see maybe like him dying or something, or giving up the suit or some shit.
I don't think he's dying in this movie. I think he's got at least like until Secret War. There's no way they'd kill off Ant-Man. Because he's I don't know. It just doesn't seem like something that would happen like right now. Maybe in a couple more years, but not right now.
If they do kill him in this movie, it might be the fucking jump start that this phase needs, because niggas wasn't too happy with phase 4. If they kill Ant-Man, if they kill Paul Rudd and have Kang do it, that automatically puts Kang like, oh, this nigga's a real threat. Because like people know about Kang, but He's a lot like fucking Thanos. Niggas know him in the periphery. They don't
Yeah,
know like this nigga's a multiple movie villain.
And we haven't, like, I was talking to my friend about this, and he was like saying, he's like, this version of Kang this one isn't even Kang the Conqueror, right?
I don't know.
I
That's what
think
I'm saying. Like, we still, let's say it's not, we still gonna get another version of him even worse than what we're probably gonna see now.
That's what I was just thinking of. I was thinking like, what if, you know, they defeat Kang, and we saw how much of a struggle it was to just defeat that Kang, and that Kang's like retreating from whatever battle, and then we get the Council of Kangs coming in and be like, what the fuck did you do?
Like,
we're gonna kill you now.
Like at the end of Loki, everybody
like
was
you are the stupid Kang.
Everybody was like, yo, this is Kang, but he was just he who remains. So a lot of people that aren't really familiar with comics is like, that's Kang. He doesn't seem very dangerous.
Yeah.
So
right here, I was one of them. Like, I was like, okay, I kind of know who this dude is. Not really. I know there's a connection between him and Iron Man. You know, things like that. But I'm just
now you
whatever.
put him in a movie and you have this nigga come through and kill Michael Douglas.
That's more likely. I could see that.
He kills Michael Douglas at the beginning of the movie. Off rip, kills Michael Douglas. Maybe kills Michelle Pfeiffer. Maybe kills fucking Wasp. And then icing on the cake, this nigga finishes off Ant-Man. Yo, instantly, he's now like, yo, public enemy number one, because niggas love Paul Rudd. Niggas love Paul Rudd so much that if they saw him die in a movie, they would hate Kang forever. So now I kind of want him to die. And I want him to suffer too. I want him to see everybody he loves die except his daughter. And then I want to see him die and just have Jonathan Majors Kang be the most hated nigga on earth. And then have him go beat up Michael B. Jordan and have even more niggas hate him.
She's stupid. But like I know, you know, this is the third movie. Which one of the superheroes has lasted more than their own third movie? Iron Man's done. Captain America's done. Like, I'm not counting like cameos.
Man was in the MCU way after his third movie.
Okay, but you're talking about cameos with Avengers and stuff. I'm talking about like
he's like the main character.
You seen Iron Man 4? That was a movie?
Yeah, he didn't have his own standalone title.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's gonna have an Ant-Man 4.
Okay, but what I'm saying, that's
like,
what I'm saying is that we don't see like a part 4. The only one that we know that's getting that is Thor. No, what's his face? Peter Parker. Tom Holland. He's the only one that's signed on for another 3 Spider-Man solo movies. I'm not talking about like Avengers and all that other shit.
Because he never really got a solo Spider-Man movie. So this is, in reality, this is his first
almost like a
solo
reboot.
Spider-Man movie.
You know, so like that's what I kind of mean. It's like stuff like that. All these guys are like almost out with after the third. So like, you know, what's gonna happen? I kind of want to see him die. I'm kind of excited and I want to see him die because it's like that'll be some shit like you just said. It's like, oh shit, they did it. Like, what now, you know? And it's gonna show this dude as a badass.
And all the Ant-Man movies have been like, they come after something super serious happens. Like the first Ant-Man was after wasn't it after Infinity War or some shit like that? But like the Ant-Man movies are usually palate cleansers. Like, oh, we just showed you something crazy happen. Now we're gonna give you Ant-Man to lighten the mood.
Yeah.
So to have Ant-Man be the fucking what makes this phase dark, like, yo, we saw a major villain or a major hero die on screen, like a brutal death too. Like in one of the scenes of the trailer, this nigga is stomping his head in.
Yeah.
This nigga's stomping on his head like he's an ant. If we watch this nigga die like that, yo,
Yeah. Michael said first half of the Phase 5 was supposed to be the end of Phase 4 originally, right? I don't even remember anymore.
Not a
Yeah, I
clue.
don't.
How the fuck we get 4 Thor movies?
Because the first two were terrible.
Yeah, it's like almost like they're not even acknowledging, like
Yeah.
not even the first one, more like the second one. It's like that's not even getting acknowledged. And then what was the third? Ragnarok, right?
Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's the fourth?
Love and
Love
Thunder.
and Thunder.
And that was kind of like a, what was he doing? Like a
That's the
mashup between him
that's
and
the
Guardians.
introduction of fucking the new Thor, Lady Thor.
Yeah, and that, it was like, does that kind of count? I guess, but I don't know. They need to stop with the Thor movies.
Well, we're done with
Straight
Thor
up,
films
that's
because
Felipe.
fucking what's his name was like, yo, I might get dementia, so I want to go enjoy my life. So fuck Thor.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
after that news, his probably that character's gone too. So
Mhm.
we'll see. You know, I mean, what else other than that? That was pretty much the rest of the shit. Like I said, I'm going to go see Ant-Man. I can't wait for that. So hopefully we could talk about that. Maybe we could do some pre-recorded shit. I don't know, but we'll see. Definitely talk about it next month, come March or some shit. So I went from Shakespeare to Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
But you know, I see that we're almost at like 2 hours. I wanted to do pickups, but I don't know what y'all you got a lot, like it's gonna take a long
I don't
time.
have that much.
What did I pick up? I got that Noda Studios three-piece set with the Monkey King, the Samurai, and the Wandering Drunk.
Yeah,
Those are probably my favorite 3 figures of the year. I'm super excited that the Savage Crucible Kickstarter is about to start up February 10th. What else did I get? I got Bishop, Mezco Bishop. I like that figure. I got the new Mezco Conan. Don't really like it. I'm trying to sell it. I don't know. I just don't like Conan. It just doesn't do it for me. I don't care about Conan. Did I get anything else? I'm cutting back heavy on Marvel Legends. I just sold off every single Marvel Legend I had for like, I got like $3,000 for all my Marvel Legends.
nice.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I picked up.
Nice. What about you, Adam?
I got the. I'll start with the stuff that I don't really like that much. I got the last Black Series figures that I will be buying, except for like 2 more that.
I thought about you the other day, Adam, because I was at Target and they was doing their fucking like end of year, beginning of the year cleanup shit at their warehouse, and these niggas found a pallet of Bionicles, and they just had them sitting there, fucking. They were wet. They were like in the back of the warehouse where
That
like
is crazy.
ceiling leaks through. So these wet ass Bionicle boxes was just melting on this fucking pallet, and I was like, if I send a picture of this to Adam, is he gonna be excited or is he gonna cry? These shits, like the whole pallet was like leaning to the side because it was all fucking soaking wet and soaking through the packages and like ugh.
That's incredible. I wonder if they sold them at all. But yeah, I got the Black Series, Miggs Mayfeld, which is Space Bill Burr.
His name is Niggs.
Miggs.
Oh,
So it's close. It's like someone missed. They made a typo when trying to type it. The Grand Inquisitor from Obi-Wan, the Ayla Secura, and Maul from the Clone Wars, that was like the best of that group of figures, and it was not even it was not good. Which just sucks, but like whatever. They're ruining their own line. Then I got the Marvel Legends Phoenix, which she's pretty good. And
what did she come with? Wasn't she like she's a separate release?
yeah,
The solo one?
retro carded.
Who put her out?
BBTS.
Oh shit!
Or
Really?
at least that's where I got mine from. I don't know if like she's like actually in stock, but I also got the Spiral, which is an amazing figure. Like I'm really happy with how they.
Shout out to Cheney 180. That's like every time I think about Spiral, I just hear Cheney making whoosh, whoosh, whoosh noises.
But yeah, that Spiral is a really good figure, and I'm glad that like they waited so long to make her, just because like they wouldn't have done her justice if they made her like 3 years ago.
Yeah. I kind of figured you liked this since came out of nowhere and told the whole chat.
Yeah, I usually like don't really share new shit. But yeah, that Spiral is really good. I got the SHF The Batman, which is all right. It's a good figure. It's just the cape kind of sucks. It limits the movement on the arms. And I got the Book of Boba Fett from SHF, which it might be my favorite figure of the year, and the year just started, so it's either that or Spiral.
Yeah, stick with that one. That was it?
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah.
Dario got every Ninja Turtle figure. He got 4 more Turtle Vans. He got a diorama. I saw a nigga shipping a diorama on a pallet the other day, and I was like, Dario's buying that.
That's High School Creations.
I was like, yeah, that's going to Dario's house.
My man made a whole goddamn neighborhood. That's what that is. I wonder who he sent it to, but he made a whole neighborhood with a McDonald's in the middle and everything.
This nigga said, I wonder who he sent it to. Dario, we've been in your basement, and I know that's new. That big ass corner wasn't there before.
So I didn't. I got a few things, but not like nothing crazy. I'll just stick with what I like. Most recent shit is I actually been selling off a lot of stuff. I've been selling pops to the comic shop that are like pricey and shit. So I've been making out pretty good, and then even pretty good enough to get me some more figs.
To get a helicopter.
It was enough to get me like a bag of figs and I still had cash coming to me afterwards. So I'm kind of cool with that. And I'm gonna keep doing that every so often to just get more shit. I just picked up the Super 7 Power Rangers wave with the Green Ranger and the T-Rex, shit like that, Yellow Ranger and Goldar. They look pretty dope. They got it at the shop. I was like, fuck it, let me get it.
Do they move at all with those single joints?
Haven't even opened the boxes, homie. Haven't even opened the boxes. I got some wrestling figures in that I'm always collecting, but it has to be like 90s WWF or NWO. Let's see. Yo, nothing much, man. I picked up some stuff that I was just missing. As far as new shit goes, I can't even tell you that I remember picking up anything new other than the Super 7 stuff and the TMNT wave.
Yeah.
But nothing new. Like you had mentioned something that I was gonna say. What were you talking about? What did you get? I forgot.
The Noda Studios 3-pack.
So that I went to go get the 3-pack. So I remember when we posted about it, but I completely forgot and shit. But then when I went to go try to get that 3-pack, I saw it was sold out when I saw everybody like getting it and shit, which I completely forgot. Didn't even know it was a 3-pack. But I did order the Monkey King from from Big Bad, so I'm just waiting that to hit. I'm just waiting for shit to hit, which is that Fury alligator, you know, the Croc, Killer Croc, and all the other ones that
Oh,
they put out.
I got the fucking Leonardo from Fury Toys.
That was this year, right? It was this year. Yeah, I got him to
It's
spring.
like this big, and
Yeah,
it's so fun to play with. It's the perfect
yeah, it looks dope.
figure.
I like it a lot. I like it so much that it's still in the box and packaging. Actually, well, fuck, I just got something. Where was it? That came out last year, right? It was last year. Yeah, I'm actually, I got nothing worth mentioning that I ended up getting because nothing is new. I'm just like backtracking some shit here and there. What I have been getting though that I'm excited for is the Last Ronin, the lost years that it
Comic?
started coming out, and so I picked up all the variant covers and shit like that because you know I need them all for some stupid reason.
I'm gonna wait until it's a trade paperback, like I did with the Last Ronin comic.
I like, yeah, I can't do that. I gotta fucking read it. This is not like probably the second or third comic I ever read in life.
I managed to avoid anybody telling me who the Last Ronin was, even though I knew, like, it only made sense for it to be one turtle, but I managed to avoid it, finding out for months. And
Let me guess.
then when I fucking read it, it was like, oh, it's exactly what I thought it would be.
I thought you were gonna say that until I posted that video up, and this dude said who it was. But I'm liking this one. I haven't read it, but I'm liking the way they're still releasing it an issue a month, which is cool. But this one isn't that magazine size that the first one came out. This is actually the size of a regular comic, and it's only like $3 to $4 or some shit, unlike 10 on the other one. So I'm happy about that. So I can't wait to start reading that.
I've been reading this. I've been reading this independent comic from like a black comic book artist, and it's about a husband and wife black well, they're not superheroes, they're supervillains, and they fucking conquered America. They conquered the world, and the day they conquered the world, Shorty found out that she was pregnant, and they didn't want to risk their kid becoming a target, so they went into hiding. And now they're just the supervillain dude is now a high school principal, and the wife is she works at a Fortune 500 company or some shit. And these niggas are trying to not be evil, but like all their fucking everything that they do, every situation that they get into, they just be like, yo, I could rip this nigga head off. Let me stop. Let me go about this diplomatically. So instead of like instead of like blowing a nigga's fucking head off with heat vision, it'd be like, per my last email, it's a fucking great comic. It's called Godhood Comics. It's God, what's the name of it? It's fucking right upstairs. Anybody wants to know the name of it, I'll fucking post it later in the fucking RLU page or whatever. But it's a fucking amazing book.
Which one, Felipe? The Last Ronin or the one Andre's talking about? I just saw your comment now. But yeah, like I really haven't picked up shit. I went to the shop. I'm just trading in my stuff, getting whatever I can out of them, and then just I don't know, whatever I see something. I haven't really gotten nothing that I'm just like, wow. The last figure that I actually just put down maybe a couple weeks ago was my Figure Arts Buzz Lightyear. And that was what, last year, November?
I think I can finally like get out of Legends because I have 4 Marvel Legends left. I have the newest Spider-Man with the toe pivot that came with a spinneret in the 2-pack. I have the Venom that came with the King in Black. I have the the black suit Spider-Man on the retro card, and I have the Peter Parker on the retro card. Oh, and I have the original Pizza Spidey from the Hobgoblin wave. So those are the only Marvel Legends figures that I still have left, because I sold all the rest at like $15 a figure to this dude, and I got like close to $4,000 back from that sale. Like I sold them in bulk, got like close to $4,000, and I was like, it feels good not to have Marvel Legends, and it feels like I don't have to like go buy any Marvel Legends, because like I just sold off 300-400 figures. I don't need to buy these shits anymore. It feels so good to just be alleviated from the hunt of legends, because that's so much bread when you think of like 20, even if they were just $20 a figure, which now they're like closer to $30 a figure. $20 a figure, 400 figures, fam. You know how many vacations that is? You know how many SDCC Airbnbs and plane tickets that is?
That's one plane ticket for me.
Actually, stupid.
Yeah.
Why would you buy a plane ticket on the weekend? You always buy plane tickets on Thursday, on Tuesday, Thursday, or the day of.
This is Adam's first flight. He probably did it all on his own. He's a big boy. Mom, give me the credit card. But yeah, man. Other than that, like I said, nothing worth. I mean, I got the Gomez cousin Eddie or whatever his name is.
Yeah, I got that too. I also got the Union Gomez. I don't know why I want that. It's a decent figure, but nigga just looks like a fucking union worker.
I kind of wanted that, but then I was like, I don't
You
know
ain't
why.
never been part of a union, nigga.
But I could be if I bought them. But yeah. Other than that, Cheney got me a new microphone. Mine gave out. I've been trying to just do things with, the podcast and some other shit that I'm trying to work on. But hopefully and quickly, I do it this month. But,
Secret Agent Dario.
Stay tuned for that on the Toy Migos channel. But yeah, man. Fuck it. Let's call it. We're about to hit 2 hours.
Word. I gotta go watch The Last of Us.
Shout outs to everybody that joined us today. Thank you for stopping by. Catch us again the first Sunday of the new month. Every month. So yeah. Peace.
Later.
Deuces.